From the very first moment, the officer ditches any pretense of professionalism. Instead of respecting the auditor's right to remain silent, he immediately turns hostile, stepping deep into the auditor's personal space without warning. And when he's asked, calmly, to back off, he refuses. That refusal escalates things fast, forcing the auditor to physically push him back just to reclaim basic boundaries. But here's where the real twist hits. The officer flips the script. Suddenly, he's the one claiming he feels threatened. It's a classic power play. Provoke, escalate, then play the victim. And make no mistake, this isn't just a bad attitude. This is a clear abuse of authority and a violation of the basic standards we expect from law enforcement.
Sir, what are you doing here?
Why are you recording police cars leaving the station? Are you planning something?
Tell me what it says. Tell me, who are you? Who are you? Don't come up to me. Don't come up to me because I will defend myself. Move away from me. Move away from me. Because you're too close. You're in my space. Now move away. I will tell you one more time. Move away from me.
It sounds like you're being threatened.
Move away. You, Section 5. That's what you're doing. You are threatening, alarming and distressing me. So go away.
What are you doing?
Do you understand? Do you understand?
I understand.
Move away.
From the very first exchange, the officer drops any sense of courtesy and takes on a pushy stance. Instead of respecting the auditor's choice to remain silent, he moves in, invading personal space without justification. Even when asked to step back, he refuses, forcing the auditor to gently push him away. Then, in a sudden role reversal, the officer claims he feels threatened, clearly an excuse to justify his own aggressive behavior. When the auditor calmly explains his right to film in a public space, the officer responds, "I'm standing outside the station, it's public." By that same logic, the auditor's recording should be perfectly valid. But now, suddenly, filming is a problem. This double standard makes it clear. The issue isn't location, it's the officer's discomfort with being held accountable.
I don't
Move
need to
away. Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
You're in my space. Move away.
Why are you recording police
Move
cars?
away. Move away from me.
Sir, what are you doing
Move away from me.
What are you doing
Move away from me.
Sir, I'm asking you
Move
kindly.
away from me. Listen, and I'm telling you to
what are you
move
doing
away
in front of the
from
police
me.
station?
Move away from me.
Sir, what are you doing
Move
here?
away.
I'm not going to move. I'm in front of the police station. I'm in
I
a
don't
public
care.
space.
Yeah,
I
you're in
do
my
not-
space.
No, I'm
You've
in a
walked
public
You've
domain.
walked right up to me. You've walked
I'm
right.
asking you.
Yeah. How
I'm
would you like
asking
if
you-
I walked right up into your face?
You can walk up.
Yeah.
There you go.
And what?
There you go.
Section 2 of the Police and Criminal Evidence Act 1984 requires any officer using stop powers to provide their name, station, and, if out of uniform, display a valid warrant card. In this case, the officer claimed he had shown his ID, but the auditor couldn't clearly read it and reasonably asked to see it again. By refusing that second display, the officer undermines his own transparency. A simple reshow of the badge could have de-escalated the situation. Instead, he chose secrecy, fueling suspicion and tension. Police are expected to operate with openness and professionalism. But here, ignoring basic ID protocol and resorting to intimidation did the exact opposite.
What's your name, sir?
Go away.
What's your name?
Go away.
What are you doing
Go
here?
away. Look
Why
at
are you
you.
recording
Look
these
at you.
vehicles?
Look at you.
Sir,
Don't step close to me. Don't
Sir.
step close. Don't step close. Don't step close
sir,
to
stop
me.
pushing me.
Listen, don't step close to me.
I'm not stepping
You
close to you. I'm
are.
asking
Well,
you a
you're
question.
on camera.
I'm
You're on
asking you
camera.
a
Stop
question.
lying.
I'm asking you a question.
Don't step
What
close
are you
to me.
doing
Who
here?
are you?
My name's Stefan Astasi. I'm a police officer.
Get your warrant card out and show me.
I have done that already.
Show me again. I didn't see
I
it.
don't-
You was too close to me.
Well, I've showed you
No,
already.
you didn't.
It's genuinely alarming that this officer failed to recognize Section 5 of the Public Order Act, a basic law that prohibits behavior likely to cause harassment, alarm, or distress. This statute is one of the most commonly used tools by officers during public disturbances and tense encounters. Not knowing it. That's not just a mistake, it raises serious questions about his training, his judgment, and whether he's truly prepared to uphold the law he's meant to enforce.
Yes, I did.
You're recording
I don't
it.
care.
We're not
Yes, I
going to
did.
allow you to record our...
Oh, well, go away then.
No, you go away. From
I'm not going
Why are
anywhere.
you recording? Why are you here?
Don't ask me questions.
Are you well, sir?
Don't ask
Are
me
you
questions.
mentally
Don't
unwell?
ask me questions. I said go away. You're harassing me now.
I'm
Are
not
you
harassing you. I'm
Section
asking
5, you're harassing me. You're causing me
asking you a
alarm
simple
and
question.
distress. Now go away.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm asking a simple
You're sorry to hear
question.
that. So
Yes.
you like committing offences, do you?
I'm not committing any
Yes, you are.
offences.
You've stepped right in front of me. You're causing me a Section 5.
What's a Section 5?
A Public Order Act.
What do you
Section
mean?
5 of the Public Order Act. You are causing me alarm, harassment and distress. Now go away.
It's shocking to watch an officer resort to physical aggression against someone who wasn't breaking the law, just filming in a public space. Instead of issuing a clear warning or de-escalating the situation, he chose violence, slapping the camera and twisting the auditor's arm. That's not law enforcement, that's an abuse of power. And it goes far beyond any reasonable use of force, by law. Police can only use force when it's strictly necessary, reasonable, and proportionate, usually to prevent a crime or carry out a lawful arrest. But in this case, no crime was happening, and the auditor was never ordered to stop filming. That makes the officer's use of force completely unjustified.
I don't need to go away. I'm asking you.
Are you detaining me? Are you detaining me?
Not yet.
Not yet, not at all. Get out of here.
You can't.
Get out of here. So you touch me and that's an assault. Of course I can do what I want.
Sir,
Don't
please
just
stop.
go away from me.
Sir, I'm asking you
Shut up.
nicely to stop.
I don't
recording.
care if you're asking me nicely, and I won't stop recording.
Then
No.
tell me why you recording.
No, I'm not going to tell you nothing.
Why are you recording?
Stop recording.
Hey, that's an assault. That's assault. Under arrest for what?
Give me your hands.
Oh,
Give me
hold
that.
on a second. Hold on a second. You know what? She just assaulted me. Assaulted me.
What's happening?
It's on camera. It's okay. It's okay. It's on camera.
Then the sergeant revealed a surprising detail. These weren't uniformed officers, they were plainclothes detectives from CID. While they specialize in major investigations like fraud, drug trafficking, and violent crime, their arrest powers are exactly the same as those in uniform. But with that authority comes the same legal responsibility. They're bound by PACE, the Police Code of Ethics, and strict rules on the use of force. Yet instead of following protocol, they roughed up the auditor, detained him without cause, and then quickly left the scene, clearly trying to avoid accountability. This wasn't a lawful police action. It was a clear abuse of power, and a blatant misuse of the badge.
My camera was snatched from the tripod and the filming was stopped. If you could hear, the female plainclothes police officer said you are under arrest.
That's an assault. That's assault. Under arrest for what?
I did not know why she decided to arrest me, but I know she had assaulted me by twisting my arm behind my back. She was the one that also grabbed the phone from the tripod. I was then held again with my hands behind my back by the two officers who had exited the car. About 5 other officers came out and stood in front of me. I was held like this for about 5 minutes. During this time there was a big huddle and many officers were saying he's an auditor. It was after about 5 minutes I was handed back my phone by one of the officers. I then switched it back on and started to film.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Right. I don't know what's happened.
Okay.
So, my name is Sergeant Robinson.
Yep.
I'm currently the Section Sergeant responsible for the emergency response team at this current time.
Okay.
I was aware that you wish to make a complaint. You've been asked to wait inside the front office until one of the public access officers could speak to you and arrange whatever you needed to be done and dealt with. And if you needed to speak to a sergeant for that to be done.
Okay.
I understand something since has happened. I don't really know what. I'm trying to ascertain what has happened.
Okay.
Okay. But I can see the officers that were initially involved from CID are no longer here.
Okay.
So I need to find out who they are and what they're...
The moment an officer says, "You're under arrest," Section 28 of PACE requires them to immediately state the exact reason why. Then, under Section 24, they must prove that the detention is both necessary and proportionate. But that didn't happen here. The auditor was struck, told he was under arrest, then simply left standing there. No booking. No transport. No formal process. That's not just sloppy police work, it's a textbook case of false imprisonment. Because once the legal steps are skipped, there's no lawful basis to detain someone. And that makes the arrest not just invalid, but unlawful.
I can ask you to wait back in the front office at this moment in time. I will try to find someone to come and promptly deal with your complaint, as I believe it is.
No, that's a separate complaint.
Okay.
I want them to. No, I need them to be charged.
So if you wish for them to be, and a further complaint to be made, that can be done and dealt with, but I need the time to identify who they were and what's happened.
Okay, so let
I've
me...
literally just come down to find out.
So let me just say this, Sergeant. I've just been stood there with my hands behind my back.
Okay.
Yeah. Technically under arrest.
Okay.
Yeah.
As in, have you been told you are under arrest?
I'm sure that's what the woman said. Yeah.
Which woman, sorry?
The one that assaulted me.
CID? Or
I don't know where she is. She was in. She was plainclothes.
What's truly disturbing is that none of the officers ever identified themselves. Not a name, not a badge number, not even a station. The auditor was left confused, isolated, and powerless. Then came the use of force and a sudden arrest, with no explanation given. No charges. No lawful justification. Just silence and intimidation. Detaining someone without proper ID or a clear reason isn't just unprofessional, it's a direct violation of the rules meant to protect our rights. This kind of anonymous, heavy-handed policing is exactly why public trust erodes, and why transparency and accountability aren't optional. They're essential.
I'm sure that's what she said, otherwise I wouldn't have been held by 2 police officers, because if I wasn't under arrest or detained, either one of them, then they'd have had no right to... One second, yeah? I would have had no right for them to be holding on to me, first and foremost, because that would have been an assault, because I wouldn't have been detained and I wouldn't have been under arrest. So therefore somebody's assaulted me if that's not the case, right? Firstly. Secondly, I want to know why everybody's disappeared and nobody's telling me with a bit of paper who these people were. Because the guys that was holding me didn't identify themselves. The 2 that went off, I think the woman identified herself initially in the beginning.
Right.
Yeah. I can't remember what her name is, probably on thing, but the guy didn't. He said he's not going to identify something like that.
During the confrontation, the auditor calmly reminded the sergeant that filming in a public space is completely legal, and the sergeant agreed. But the 2 officers who had closed in earlier seemed either unaware of that basic right or chose to ignore it entirely. And that's the real concern here. Either these officers weren't properly trained, or they knowingly chose intimidation over law. Whichever it is, it points to something much deeper, a breakdown in both accountability and professional standards within the force.
So I don't know who they are. Okay. So I need some paperwork.
So this bit of paper...
No, don't worry about this bit of paper. This has got nothing to do with this particular thing. This is my initial complaint. Yeah? Okay. So I had business to be near. First and foremost, let me just say that. They came out and they was asking me, what am I doing filming? I'm in a public place, I can film. I don't need, right, and I don't need to answer them. I don't need to account for myself being here to them who I don't know who they are, in plainclothes people. They could be random people, right? They could be random people.
To drive the point home, the auditor took a bold step. He mirrored the officer's face-to-face intrusion right in front of the sergeant. The reaction was immediate. The sergeant pulled back, visibly uncomfortable. No badge. No uniform. Just that same invasive closeness. And if a senior officer felt that unsettled in a matter of seconds, imagine how it felt for the auditor, who endured it repeatedly, even spoke up, warning that the behavior was causing alarm, harassment, and distress. But instead of stepping back, the officer doubled down, choosing intimidation over restraint.
Secondly, the guy, stood up to me, and I'm just going to step towards you, Sergeant. This is not in an aggressive manner. We're standing quite a distance from each other. This guy kept on standing up to me this close, and it's on my film, and if not closer. We're the same.
So you felt it provocative?
No, he caused me to be alarmed, harassed and distressed. Not only did he cause that, I told him that is what he's doing.
This explanation throws up serious red flags. Anytime force is used, an arrest is made, or even alleged misconduct occurs, official guidelines require a CAD, a computer-aided dispatch entry. It's not optional. According to the College of Policing's own rules, these events must be logged. They're reportable. They're traceable, so when the sergeant suggested handling it internally, instead of filing a CAD, it wasn't just a procedural shortcut, it was a direct breach of protocol. And every time that happens, it chips away at the transparency and accountability the public depends on.
You will have this on your recording.
It will be on my recording.
Are you happy to provide that, for that to be reviewed?
Only if they're getting charged.
Well, a sergeant would need to review that prior to... We can't just charge someone without evidence. As I'm sure you can understand. That would be...
I'll provide it via Axon.
That's fine. You can send you an Axon.
Send me an Axon. I'll
that can be reviewed, and a decision can be made if there was any unlawful use of force or anything that needs to be dealt with. I can't deal with that right now.
I know you can't.
But I'm trying to assist you.
But I need to know who they are.
If you can just step back inside to the station office, I will. As I said, I've not been here when they're here. I need to go back in and find out who they are. That's a reasonable thing, if you can understand. And then I'll come down and make sure that you provide those details, and that a sergeant comes down.
And some paperwork.
If you require paperwork, you'll be provided with it.
I need
even if it's as basic as who those officers details.
Well, I need a cab number at least, because the cab would have been...
Won't be created on this circumstance, because
Why not?
It's not a call to police. It's something that's happened joined in the front office, so we don't need a cab number. It can be managed by us on our system.
From the very start, these off-duty CID detectives had no legal ground to stand on. Instead of respecting the auditor's right to film in a public space, they closed in, invading his personal space without cause. And when he calmly declined to answer their unnecessary questions, one of them grabbed his camera and twisted his arm.
So if there's anything, if we put on like a crime report or an intelligence report, then you can be provided with that reference.
Okay.
Okay. Well, regardless.
But I want a criminal action against these two.
Yeah, that as I said,
I'm not going to go in there and film if anybody's in that lobby.
Okay. If you can wait here or take a seat inside, it's entirely up to you. Now, it is recorded on CCTV inside the front office for your own safety.
Yeah, I didn't cause no disturbance in there. I was out here.
Okay. Well, I'll have a look see if there's anyone inside for you to come in. Right, there's no one in here at all.
Okay, cool.
So if you're happy to come in, take a seat.
So this is the foyer inside. Wow. What kind of nonsense just happened?
Moments later, without ever stating a lawful reason, they slapped on handcuffs and claimed he was under arrest. To make matters worse, not one of them identified themselves by name, badge number, or station, as required by PACE Section 2. And after roughing him up, they slipped away quietly, leaving no name, no report, no record. If that video hadn't captured every second, this blatant violation would have vanished without a trace. Now that the footage is out there, the question is simple. Will these detectives be held accountable? Or will this, too, be swept under the rug like so many other cases of unchecked police misconduct? Let me know what you think in the comments. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, and tap the bell so you don't miss what's next.